Excuse me if anybody heard it. See, this is nothing, boy. It's a Capri Sun. Juice box. Move. What's going on, everybody? I think I'm ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. What's up, everybody? I am Solo69. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you a random collective reading for April. This is for the really going into the end of April, 2025 here. And I also have an announcement. I got a big announcement, actually. Well, not a big, it ain't, I don't know how everybody gonna see it, but honestly, I have an announcement. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into my, regular programs. They're gonna be on a good little schedule. I'm gonna get back into them at the beginning of May. So only a few days away, I will be getting back into my monthly readings along with my weekly readings, along with my daily fairy messages. So be looking out for that. Stay tuned. Also, instead of doing movie night, well, I'll just talk about that in a whole nother video. Never mind. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into this message. This message right here may not resonate for everyone. Hey, Javon, what's going on? Thank you for the flower. Hey, Peter, what's up, homie? All right, y'all, this reading here may not resonate for everyone. Please check back later on if you don't resonate with anything and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it doesn't right now. Or you can simply just chill with me, as I wish that you would anyway, and enjoy the entertainment of it all. I appreciate all of y'all, just chilling with me and allowing me to come in and bring y'all this message and, kick back, I do have a couple of channel messages, and also something was weird. All right, so I think this was my last live reading that I did. I spoke all of a sudden because I went back and was reviewing it. And then I was like, David Bowie. All of a sudden I heard David Bowie, and I was like, David Bowie? Well, what's up with David Bowie, And then today, that was, I think, yesterday. It was just the last time I did a live reading. But today, my cards was unorganized, and kind of threw me off. So I started organizing my cards, not too long ago. Getting ready for the reading, I was like, my cards are unorganized. I don't know. So I started organizing them, and then I ran across this box. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the title and it say David Bowie. Hold on, let me make sure the light is up. Make sure the light is up. It say David Bowie on it. You know what I'm saying? Through me, I'm like, what? So, me not being a person that, pick certain things because of who creates or what, why, when, and all of that. I just follow my intuition and grab what I need and go, type stuff. I didn't know that. So I thought it was kind of neat so I thought that it would be only proper to make sure that I use these cards in this reading, especially because they were called out in the last one, so yeah. Thought that was cool. But anyway, I do have a few channel messages. Now, the first channel message I got was scattered cultures. Not original bloodlines, but celestial bloodlines. Are these real soul tribes? And then I was shown a couple of things. I was shown how you got a group of people who I was shown different things in different aspects. How you got a group of people who got like different types of piercings. You got a group of people who got different types of like haircuts. You got this is their trademark haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You got certain people who got tattoos all over the place, whether they're tribal tattoos or sleeves and stuff like that. You got certain people, who just, different ways that they choose to dress self. That's one thing. And then you got some people who, like, say for instance, I'm finna make an example with readers. Just an example with readers real quick. Like, say you got some readers that may tap their cards, knock on them before they use them. Then you got some that may use a bell, or make, charm noises or something, but, to clear certain energies. Then you have it's certain, they fall in certain, not trying to categorize anyone, but I'm just looking at the tribal acts that, people tend to just naturally do on their own, but yet it's still similar to the, others in certain ways that's maybe on another side of the world. And just familiar energy, like you got your cup, coffee cup and teacup readers. Just different stances. You got the ones who draw the, you got some that do some of everything, just as far as that goes. But just looking at how people do certain things, it was like, is it celestial bloodlines? Because, and that's why maybe certain people tap into certain energies that's really similar. Whether this is not, it doesn't have to be about reading. It doesn't have to be about tarot. It doesn't have to be about that. But just in the spiritual essence of it all, like tapping into the same things to where, like, all you ever thought about, like, why all of a sudden you was sitting in this classroom this day going through this training, and this person was sitting there. Now you got this little squad. It's like a little squad of people, and everybody's gathering in, but it's by their choice. It's by their their decision to that day, to say, oh, okay, I want to do this, sign up for this. I want to do this and sign up for that. Now I go into something, and then the next thing you know, you hired at this job, and you have that training period, those 2 weeks where you go into the classroom and you're sitting there with a certain group every day, type stuff. It's kind of like that energy, and it's like you don't ask to be there with that particular group. It just, you have to be there with that particular group. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that type of energy that I'm trying to explain, but it's more on a celestial tip of a bloodline sense here. It's giving scattered cultures. Okay, so that was the first channel message that I got. Now there's more to that, that meets the eye a whole lot more. I'm just picking up a couple of examples so you can hopefully roll with me on the wave. And understand where I'm coming from. Now, the next channel message I got had a lot to do with self-control. And a door opened. If a door opens for you, and okay, this is kind of like, I'm just gonna say it straight up. I walked in. I was putting stuff up, and I walked into the kitchen, and I thought that I closed my living room door. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't. It was partially closed, where I thought it was closed. But then all of a sudden, like about a few minutes went by, like literally like I'm in the house type stuff, and I feel this little gust of wind that came out of nowhere. It caught my attention. So of course I'm gonna turn around towards where the wind was coming from. And when I did, I walked into the living room, and the door was open. And Zeke, he was standing there. He was standing there. You know what I'm saying? He was standing there. He was sniffling. You could see the sniffles coming from his nose, but he was standing there, and it was like you could look at him and tell that he was thinking. He had a second thought, because I don't know how long because the door had opened. You see what I'm saying? It didn't just fly open. It's, so he could have ran out, pew, or whatever. And he, knowing Zeke, let a nigga try me. He'll do that, so, But when I walked in there, I noticed that he was sitting there, and it was like consideration or thinking twice about it. He just didn't take the exit, pew, on me. Like he probably would have did if I was in there. Because honestly, it's been times to where that situations like that didn't happen. Zeke done pumed on me, and I didn't expect him to, because I was standing there. But to see the fact that I wasn't there, and to see that he could have got away with it, pew, and he chose not to, that's something about self-control that really stood out to me. So I was like, I paid attention to that and considered that as a strong channel message that maybe somebody need to give themselves possibly a pat on the back, or maybe you need to give somebody a pat on the back. Help them recognize a good deed of self-control. If this is somebody that could be fighting a habit, or maybe even an addiction of some sort that's pretty strong over them, and they're fighting it, the self-control, that's what's up. So yeah, give them the pat on the back, or give yourself one. All right. Now, the last channel message that I got was, just because it looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. And that's a saying that everybody should have heard in this world at least once. So I really don't want to dig into that, because I think it speaks for itself. Just because it looks good doesn't mean that it's good for you. So maybe you need to weigh out the pros and cons of something, or think about the consequences or the aftermath of a situation, or maybe if something is meant for you just because you desire something, whatever aspect that is, for whoever needs to hear that. Okay. And thank you for letting me get, oh yeah, one other channel message. It was crazy. Like I said, I was organizing my cards. And these cards just was hanging, dangling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? But first thing I saw was foe. First thing I saw was foe. Then I saw bomb. 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 B-O-M. Now, this could also, just for some people, bomb does not necessarily have to be like a bomb going off, because it's not that. This is signature for some things like that. Say for instance, it may have something to do with skin complexion. It may have something to do with, and like the radiance of a glow that you may carry or have. And I know that may sound like, where the hell I get that from? Trust me, I got it from somewhere. No, let me quit. But no, for real. It's something here that when that stood out to me, it made me think of something that I use on my game. I'm gonna be honest, just being honest. I'm gonna take you there, because it doesn't. Everything ain't spiritual, like on that type of note. But it took me, it took me to my game, and it took me to the bomb on the game. And when we use that BOM, bomb on the game, it does something to the skin. It's like it makes stuff also easier for you to adjust. Like certain, it's something about being able to make things fall in place better or easier, so it won't be I guess all that complicated. Things ain't gotta be so complicated. All right, so bomb with that. And yeah, like I said, everybody ain't finna catch that. All right, then I got woo. So and the first thing, because it was weird, because I saw this W-O in reverse, but like it's not a W, it's really an M, but it's upside down. But it made me, and then I just, for some reason, I was like, woo, and I don't know, like, I'm just telling y'all where my head was, so take it or leave it. But I saw that, and it's almost like somebody could be either breathing out, relaxing, I can finally breathe. Something could have been like letting out a fresh, it's like a letting out some type of woo, that's what I really kind of saw when I and caught. So I don't know what that could mean, but yeah. Anyway, that part. I'm gonna get into the message. And let's start with the shuffle, y'all. Please hit that like button. Thank you so much for showing up. Hey, Sarah, how are you? How are you? And we're gonna go ahead and get it popping. All right, so judgment is here successfully for someone, okay? Understand that everything has their own unique way of bringing things to a end. The path is reached is ending for something. All right, now this envy, okay, which is good, because see, it's okay to be different, it's okay to be different, and somebody may have felt a certain way because of a difference, maybe in another. It could have even been themselves, but it's okay to be different. Everybody and everything is not the same, and that shouldn't be a challenge because of what you choose. I mean, what you don't understand. It's like going to a whole different culture on the other side of the world and bashing it and disrespecting it and degrading it simply because you don't understand it instead of being curious. You know, the way that you do something, you know, maybe that's totally disrespectful to that culture, you know, type stuff. And it's kind of like you're gonna try to, you know, this is like somebody coming in from another country to America, and then people disliking this person because they talk different and stuff like that, and they naturally are who they are. They come from a different culture. And not it's kind of like, you know, back in the days that it's still like that now, you know, to a lot of degrees, but it's a lot of hiding it. Back in the days it wasn't, and it's not just about racism with blacks, it's just about being different. And then, like I said earlier in that channel message, I spoke about scattered cultures, you know, so that is something that's kind of still sticking around in the energy. And yeah, discipline. You know, somebody definitely is doing what they say, and they say what they mean. Solid energy is showing up. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. On to the next. All right, so somebody here, yo, beautiful energy. I like. With this, hey, but what you create is what you desire, and what you put the work in your creation is gonna be beautiful. Outcome is looking. Others may not accept it. It's not, you know. Some people don't like what you do because they can't do it. Some people don't like what you do because they didn't do it first. Some people don't like what you do because they don't understand it. You know, it's other reasons that I don't even care to name, because those are some of the three major ones. And it's like, you know, self-doubt is easy to put on somebody's mind, to linger. It can happen in a way of even making somebody think that you're looking out for them, or you're seeking the best interest in their, for their path or whatever they're doing. Self-doubt, to try to engrave that energy in another person is slightly disturbing. But you do have people that will try to make you feel, but it's like doing it in a way of, I care about you. I care about the well-being. You don't know what I know about this situation, or something like that. It's something about that energy here. See, trickery. Ain't that something? I felt it, yo. And somebody could be, being challenged or working real hard to try to, hoodwink, hoodwink somebody. And it's like somebody or something, this could even be a pet for some. Something is about to pass away. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. And this, I feel like somebody could be really trying to stop this with what I just saw, but it's just going to be quiet. Let's get into the next message. I mean, not message, but shuffle. Justice is here to a cycle that's over with, that a lesson is learned. The lesson is, it's just, if you didn't learn the lesson, it's too late, it's done. Something is cooked. It's bing, timer done went off. It's time to eat. I let it cool down some, because the 5 of Wands is here with this justice, and you got somebody who could be, really trying to come up against that, or aim, I don't want to say sore loser, but this person don't take an L too well. But here's the thing, though. First time for everything. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. We win some and we lose some. That's just the game of life. Chess is what it is. So somebody is not happy because they lose something, you know? And that's okay. We win some, we lose some. That's the game of life. But if you're doing things honestly and you lose things just the way, that's just the game of life, you know? It be like this sometimes. But we also sometimes win big. We win big. We win bigger than we even thought or expected to, you know. Sometimes we even win big surprisingly, you know. So sometimes those losses that we take, especially when we know that we are moving on the right path and doing the right thing, and you know, trying to pave the way and keep our grass cut and trimmed, you know what I'm saying, just swift, you know, just minding our own. You know you ain't hurting nobody. You know you ain't doing this. You know, and shit keep happening. You know, it don't mean that all the time that somebody could be coming up against you. Sometimes it could just simply mean that shit. You gotta hit a trial or two to see if you're worthy of what you want or what you desire or what you're aiming for. You know, or is it something that once you get it with? Because you know how it's like a person going to do so many classes at school, getting so many degrees, going out, you doing all of this, but then when you do it, is it something, you know? Then you got the ones who stop because they realize in the midst of it, this ain't for me. This ain't what I want. I thought, you know. But there's somebody here that's really, you know, the reward is not what they desire, and that's an uprooted situation. There's a loss here there's a loss that's being taken here. But we do have a hard worker here stepping forward, and this person here is looking like they are getting some type of reward, but they may not see it coming. This person is working fast. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. There's a grandfather here. And this grandfather, when I tell you that they like to sit down and watch their game on Sundays and not be bothered, they waiting on the game tomorrow. That's all you know. This grandfather, I don't know, it's something about the kids when y'all was little. Y'all used to be in front of the TV, and he used to tell y'all, get out the way. I don't know. There's somebody grandfather popping through. I don't know if that's a hello or what, but that's significant for someone. It's like kids used to run around, I guess, and on a Sunday or something, and he was trying to watch the game, and y'all was in front of the TV, and he get out the way. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get going, though. Discipline is here. That's funny. Pushing through something. You can do anything you set your mind to as long as you remain in control and disciplined about your moves and how you go about it. This is a mindset. This is like building that goal set, you know, that building block, or, you know, shit. What's it called? I can't think. But it's called something. Vision board. Somebody must have said it because I heard it and I felt it, and it's here. Vision board. Thank you. Show me the divine message. What is the overall message here on this Saturday evening? Well, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I promise I'm gonna be like watch. Hey, that went off the table though. But this is about doing what you set your mind to. All right, you may not trust something, but you can trust it, okay? Straight up. You may not trust something, but you can. You can trust this, okay? This is judgment for you, okay? Yeah, just remain solid and disciplined, in control of you. You know, you may not be able to control things around you, but you can definitely control you. You feel me? So this is about that. And you may not feel like you can trust something, but you can. Let's see what this is that you can trust, that you may feel like you may not be able to, for whoever is going to revolve around this one. Let's get it. So this is something about some type of knowledge here. You're wise enough for something. Or you know something here. You know something is fake. You know something is a facade. You know something ain't real. Okay? You can trust what you feel, even if something is trying to, and set your mind to whatever you choose. Like I said, you can trust what your mind is telling you. Because, if you feel like something ain't what's up, trust what you feel, okay? Yeah, because see, this could be something that somebody is really passionate about towards you. Like they just trying to plead their case here, and I don't know. Just be safe with that, okay? Let's go ahead and see. Tell me more about this situation here with this overall message, but let's see what's up. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening here. 44 is significant. I look over and the dice say 44. And 44 could be significant. 22 could be significant as well. 22 showing self. So perfection here. You're perfect. Or something is perfect. I just said 44, 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's perfect. It was just 66, and on and on and on and on. Keep rolling like, keep moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. That part. All right, you moving forward. Somebody may pass away, or somebody may, and this may be somebody that's young. Yes, you may have it looks healthy, but healthy energy here. This could be a pet. This could be a person. I don't know why I just heard PPP loan. I don't know what that's about, but that came to the other ear. There's something in the 3D that somebody need to work on. I don't know what's going on with that, but okay. Now back to this. Back to this though. Something there's something here that's not real. Okay, it's not. And somebody is about to be upset, maybe, or this is what somebody wants you to be wise about something before you waste it away, or before you just um brush it to the wayside and not know that not understand its worth or value. Because one thing that I did see while getting these cards shuffled was that this was the first thing that showed abundance. And the one thing triggered about this card right here, definitely, is somebody else's trash is another person's treasure. So the value of something when it's right there in your hands, make sure that you're looking at it past what you see, okay? Because now something could be dying here. Yeah, I don't know. This could be something young. Now, like I say, this could be even a young energy. This may not be a person. It's, like a person passing away. This could simply be a youth of an energy. Somebody could even be also coming, losing, not trying to be funny, but losing possibly their childhood spark. And I hope that ain't the case, because we need that. We need that. It's okay to be a little joker boy every now and then, and always keep your dreams alive and ahead of yourself. It's okay. Dream big. Real talk. Something is perfect though. Perfection is here. It could be what you're saying. It could be what the gift that you got coming through you, what you speak, or what you have in your hands, or what you hold, the abundance of what you hold here. But it's giving wisdom. And it's like somebody, like I say, If you notice some, if you feel like somebody is a facade, trust that shit then, you know? But somebody could be regretting something here. I don't know. You know, maybe like you feel a certain way, but you're taking somebody else's word for something. Didn't I say something like that? I feel like I said something like that. I feel like I did. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Let me keep going. Get the message anyway. I don't know what happened. I feel like I said something like that though. Okay, so we do have a connection here. It is one. Okay, 22 coming out. Right, there it is. You know, which is 44. Okay, anyway. I don't like math, but I'm up here putting numbers together like I can count, bitch. Let me get these cards out. Patty cake, baker's man. Roll them in, throw them in the pan. I don't know what the fuck that, I mean, well, I'm true. Let me work on not cussing right now. I don't know what that's about. But 44, here we got the 4 too. It's 44, because it's 22 over here, which is 2 and 2 is 4. Then we got a 4 right here, so we do got 44. And then we got 22, 2 and 2, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, let's keep it going. What does that say? Somebody's needing to tame themselves, okay? Okay, just star. Or somebody's trying to tame you because you're a star. I don't know, but let's see the message. Dark art. So basically here, what we got here is somebody restoring a path here to a connection. This connection a path is being opened up for it. These people are coming together and it's like they're on a path somewhere. Wherever they're going, let's see. Trust it though. Even if, I mean, I don't know. Let's see if you should trust it. Let's see if you should. I don't know. Well, you do got the 6 of coins. You know. If somebody is trying to make you think something is fake and you feel like it's perfect, trust how you feel. If somebody's trying to make you feel like something is perfect and you feel like that shit is fake, trust how you feel. Follow your intuition. One thing about this right here, do you see the little person inside of her? Seek move. I don't know what you're trying to do, but move. But do you see that? To me, I feel like that's the inner you. That's your intuition. Trust it. It's perfect. It ain't telling you nothing wrong, especially with this wisdom coming out behind it. Don't let something waste away that's meant to be happy. Whoa. Have faith. Your instinct, honey. Don't let it waste. Don't just sit there and sit on it and don't move on it. And okay, all right. Okay. Because of gossip over your soulmate. I don't know who I'm talking to, honey. But, be careful. Tread lightly for somebody gossiping about your person. They're probably trying to take your mind from this person. I don't know. This connection. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't know where this is going. Interesting so far. But it's something that you don't want to regret because you could regret this. Or somebody could regret this. Okay? I don't know. So far, let's go. There's an emperor right here that wanted to just show himself. I picked the cards up. He's still there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So there is an emperor stepping forward. Balance is here, okay? If, it's bringing somebody in from out in the cold. This is definitely to bring this person in from out of the cold, emperor. You need to understand if this is you doing this or being in a position to do this. You need to know that this is overly abundant, okay? You got, this is good, okay? It's a lot of money. That's all. I don't know what that means. It's a lot of watching, too. It's a lot of watching. Okay, let's get this message. Keep in mind, I said something about a 4 earlier. I'm getting led back to look over there at that. Let's get this message. Something juicy. And something dried up. Okay. Let you just do that again. Because somebody could be extremely happy. Could be people coming to see what you so happy about. What are you happy about? Anyway, somebody happy. There's somebody happy here. Okay, somebody could be happy about something, reminiscing of something, thinking about something. This is kind of like looking at somebody like, what is you smiling for? Like, you all over here smiling, ain't nothing funny. What you got on your mind? You know, what you thinking about? This person or this movement? This could be somebody that's really busy. On the move. Riding that goop. Giddy up. All right. Nice energy, though. Okay, because it's balance here for this emperor. There's a lot of emotion that's moving in here. A lot of emotions. I don't know if this emperor is moving toward, coming towards you. Like, there is movement. I don't know how physical it is, but I do see there's a lot of emotional movement, waves, but they riding them. Just imagine it, riding them emotional waves. I don't know. Meanwhile, you over here giddy up and then for real. You on the move for real. And this person over here thinking about this. Thinking about them being on and they going through an emotional move. It's weird. Both of y'all move on the move. It's different energies here. All right. Trust how you feel. Once again, don't fall short and be in grief about this connection. It's an open gate here with this 2 of Wands. 2 of Cups. Okay, let's see what the underlying situation or issue is. Is this judgment? I mean, okay. About a relationship that was not coming together, or a relationship that's separated, or something here. Judgment. A judgment call is being made. Abundance. You are my everything. Wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. How did I just put Lionel Richie and Alfalfa together? What? The fuck was that? Okay. Okay, Lionel Richie and Alfalfa together. Okay, you are my everything to me. I don't know what the fuck that is, but okay. Somebody could be mixed. Somebody could be mixed. This could be this could be 2 different ethnic groups. Something. It was a mixture though, because Alfalfa and Lionel Richie, totally different, but they was blended. It was a blend with that, and it was harmony. It went together because it fell in place. I don't know, it was weird, but okay. There's discipline here once again. So, okay, now this could be harmony, discipline coming together, blending something and remain and it works. It works. It works. Okay. Something was supposed to work. I don't know. Somebody could have fumbled the empath, or they didn't see both sides of a situation or see something clear here. All right. So there was no coming together to this relationship or something. All right. Let's keep it going. Show me more about what happened. What's the underlying issue or situation here? That's what we're talking about with this. But this is judgment here, and you need to trust it. A miracle in the May, baby. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that this person is happy. I guess hey, this is a miracle, and you don't want to miss this. I just want to say that for real. Bittersweet situation though, because it's when you got to win some and lose some, and services may be rendered or they may be up for something. And somebody could be blocked. And, especially when it comes down to a pregnancy or some type of delivery or some type of birth to something new. Okay. And something new is going to be big. All right. Yeah, it's your destiny. It's what you meant to do. And so, it may be some things that you're going to gain knowledge about that you may need to keep to yourself because of your self-worth and your value, and others people finding out and them coming and begging, wanting to be all in your face and shit. Okay? Whoever needed to hear that. Let's get on down. So, I don't know what this is about. Let's keep going. Tell me more, please, about the underlying issue or situation. All right. So, you're sweet. Like, for real, super sweet. And how you trying to change, tame? You want to tame this sweetness? Like, what's all this sweetness? You could be a Cancer for sure with the Princess of Cups to the Chariot. Definitely. Could be a Leo. Could be a Cancer, Leo, cuz. Very sweet. Somebody sees you. It's maybe your sweetness was exposed, or maybe you walked, maybe somebody smelled you. I don't know what the fuck. But you're sweet. It's a miracle that you're sweet. It's a miracle that somebody got a really cute stand. I don't know, this stand here. Bruh. It just stood out. I don't know if anybody really paying attention to see that, to care. But the way this person is standing is slightly got this little bow leg. It's something about that gap. That gap standing out, honey. Whoever you are. You got that gap. Okay. I don't know what okay. This has a lot to do with this connection. This sweetheart. This Princess of Cups. You're a princess. Even right here with the Knight of Wands energy, it's a princess. That's in a night energy. Busy than a little busy ass. Busybody energy, but it's not giving. You got people watching you. Look at this lamb in the corner. What you doing? I'm busy. I am minding your business. But got this lamb in the corner that's innocent. It's in the bushes. This make me think about Abraham and Isaac. So it's some things that you may have sacrificed, and it was like the way that you went about something was, you was pleased, well pleased, for real. It may have been some things that you may have not wanted to do, or take action to, whatever this is, or how you took action to it. That's like me thinking about the laundry. Oh my God, I just did it though. It's done. It's done. Whew, it's done. But it's how, I wish. This is those the moments where I wish my laundry mat was right here, and I had it in my apartment, like my last apartment, and I wish. I wish I had a car, you know what I'm saying, to get that shit done easier, type. It was a little complicated, but we making things work still. So it's kind of like you may have had other options to do something, or other ways to go about doing something. Now I'm using that my example ain't fitting this at all, because this is love energy, and it's given like it's kind of like you don't take the easy route. That's what I'm seeing here. Whoever I'm talking to, your route ain't that easy, yeah. And with that from the past, I mean, not from the past, but with that energy coming together with Ten of Cups, it's like that's adored. I feel like somebody sees that you active. Hell, I don't know. There's a high priestess here in reverse. Or there's exposure. There's a high priestess here in reverse that's not getting something. This is a miracle as well. This is something, congratulations, that this person is not getting something. Because they're not. Or they didn't, something was a dud or didn't take root. Yeah, not successful at all. Nope, at all. It did not take root. And these root, there goes something I said about that root stuff yesterday. So the reading I did yesterday could be significant, but these roots is here too. And this person could be in grief or something. Somebody is in grief, and I don't know. I just feel like everything is seesaw effect to me. One person up, the next person down. The person, but everybody, it takes one person to be up for the other person to be down type energy, though. See that quite a bit. Pisces energy is stepping forward strong, along with Cancer again with this. Once again, something could definitely be bittersweet. No victory here, though. Trying to keep this tower from falling and stopping this cycle from, return, complete, stop it from reaching a completion. You knew it was coming to an end, but somebody was trying to stop the ending from being near when they was watching it come towards. And this is like watching a tornado come towards you and standing there looking at it like, go away, go away. Okay. Airbending ass. Go on then. Go on then with your ass. Could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, maybe. And for me to pick this dry ass juice up and something is dried up. Let me throw that away in the jar. Something is dried up. For real. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see what happened in the past. Let's by bringing this to the forefront. Oh, the fact that this relationship was coming in. It was coming in. And surrendering to that. I shall not surrender. Fuck that. Sorry about the cussing. But feeling, this is not really even, and to be honest with you, not feeling guilty about it. To be honest with you. But that could have changed, because this person could have started doubting some things, and see, surrender to the abundance. Like even in the reading that I said yesterday, because even though I was talking to a karmic, I was telling them that it could be so much different. It don't have to be what is being made out to be. It could be so much different. Somebody is thinking, but they also thinking about, what is that? Yeah, somebody thinking. What are they thinking about? Some karma. Okay. That needed to be seen, Brandon. My eyes are everywhere right now. It's weird. I can see it all. Okay, but tell me more about the past, please. About this relationship that was coming in, surrendering to this abundance of this. Something went off the table. Gossip. Oof. Self-worth. Gossip about your self-worth, huh? Who are you? Your throne. The throne that you sit on. Is it dusty? Is it crusty? This gossip is off the table, though. It's in the present energy as well. This shit done made it to the present energy, but it's off the table because right now it doesn't matter, Renewal. Somebody is trying to start it back up in the present energy as well. Is this the same old thing or something? But these people ain't trying to hear this. Are they looking at this person side-eyed? Some. Yeah, services. This could be somebody's services. It's what they did. They could be feeling bad about it and trying to release it in in a jacked up way, though. So they feel bad about this is somebody with a guilty conscience, but the way that they release their guilty conscience is by talking about. I'm confused. Very, very backwards. This person is definitely this gossip that's off the table. This person could be. This could be what's dead. The gossip didn't is dead. Nothing worked or something. This is a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. People be like, it's a miracle because I thought that it was gonna work. It's a miracle that it didn't work. Apparently, it must have been things that they had to say. Mm. They just drew you a whole nother image, maybe, of yourself. Tell me more, please, about what happened in the past. They just drew you an image of you, huh? We got this King of Cups here, this Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but it could definitely be a Scorpio. That may be taming something. Was taming something. This person knew what they were doing. Somebody knew what was being done here. It was taming this star. This was a way of taming this star. To talk about. They knew exactly what they were doing. This King of Cups is showing up in the upright, but I don't feel like they are. I feel like the only reason that they up in the upright is because they knew, they knew, sourcefully knew what they were doing. They knew. This King of Cups knows. Just act puzzled, act, poker face like he don't. But he know what's up. He know how to hide that face good, though. So it ain't got to be a water sign. It ain't got to be a Scorpio. It could be anybody. But this person knows, or it could definitely be a Scorpio, or this person knows about the gossip, or there's somebody here that knows about this gossip when it comes down to the star. This person may be very aware and just being silent about it. This could be someone in the upright. But let me get this last card to see here what's up. Because it's all about taming. It's all about taming the star. And this is about the Alpha and the Omega as well. And the only reason that I'm finna say that, and it's funny that I'm saying it, but the only reason that I'm finna say that is because this is the beginning, this is the end. Do you see how the covers of this is like if it came out the box, you know? The Alpha and the Omega, just straight up. And it's all about taming this star. This literally the Alpha and the fucking Omega. Like, do you hear what I'm saying? No, like I ain't trying to really even talk like that, but I'm seeing what I see. The beginning and the end. This person knew it was. Man, I hope this person got some. I hope a good card come out. Let's see. Let's see. For real. Like what? You playing with something that belongs to God. A miracle. A whole miracle. What? That's why Judge be here. Boy, I'm done. Look, I'm finna go. I'm gonna finish this, but I'm still gonna go after that. But anyway. All right. Just hope something good come out. Let's see. Let's show me what happened in the. Okay. This hermit. Okay. Hiding. Okay. Undercover death. Okay. Research was done to end something, to transform something, to close something out. This is like secret done. This was like I ain't saying it was like really just secret, but it was definitely under the radar. Oh no, justice came through. Found out what they needed to find out, but The ending was here, but they regret it. They regret what they found out. Oh, because it blocked them. Oof, and they got karma. Oof. Fire is the fire, man. It's all about the fire. There was no commitment to something here. But when it came down to, like, this man, somebody ain't make no promises on how they felt about something. Hold on. Somebody ain't made no promises on how they felt about something here. Okay? It wasn't no, I didn't say I was concrete about this. This is what somebody is giving, this emperor energy that's really not even here, but they showing up in emotional energy for some reason. But it's like, this person ain't, this person didn't say, it's like somebody thinking back or something, like, I didn't say that, like, I didn't say that I was gonna, this nothing was really concrete, or, this is just the way I felt, but that wasn't what I was, how I was, I don't know. Somebody may have said something but didn't move on something, but somebody else moved on what another person may have said, like they had, it was a green light when it wasn't. No, that sound weird, but okay. I'm just how it needs to come out. Virgo energy is coming out with their energy, along with Scorpio energy once again. Gemini energy coming in with the gossip. Also, I'm seeing with the relationship, I'm seeing Two of Cups, which is coming across. So it's giving a double Two of Cup energy, but this is already here. It's here now. It's in the past. It's here in the present. And we're going to see what's going on in the current, with the current situation though. But in the present energy with this overall situation, the Two of Cups is here. So this is a topic. Just saying, this connection. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens in the current energy here. What's the current energy of the situation? So somebody failed and they're scared, okay? So there was failure to something here, an opportunity, but this was a learning experience. This is once again karma, a learning experience. You failed the task, but they could be afraid at this time. And regretful. What could they be regretting? Their freedom. Somebody could be worried about, I guess, going to jail, or, could be trapped with somebody that they don't want to be trapped with. They could still jail to this person. Just saying. This could be an empath here that this person may intuitively doubt that there's anything that's going to change, and they don't want to feel guilty about something at the same time. I don't know. It's like maybe they don't feel the same about something or someone. Tell me more about what's happening in the current energy, please. I do not want to put them clothes up, but I got to do it. This person could be losing themselves right now in the current energy. Losing my mind. Climbing the walls, not even knowing where or what I have to find. Wondering if I ever would. Yeah, this person, they singing that song. This is just why shit just go. It keeps on passing me by. I'm confused. Why? Oh, shit. That's not a good energy, yo. Oh, my goodness. If this person was in at this time. I'm just. Well, because something is being released. Okay, that's why. Well, why? Because and they feel bad because of what they did, the services that they put into something, what they did. Yeah. Well, we win some, we lose some. I think I said that already. I say it every time I need to. So show me more what happened into the current energy here with this reading. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Can y'all hear me okay? It's a lot going on. Okay, there's an Ace of Pentacles here, though. There's growth. Now, there's a sprout of something here. Okay, we got the Princess of Swords. There's somebody's intelligence, or somebody could be a little curious. about this forward movement or what's going to happen next. Yeah, this could be some movement here. There's a message here about some type of move, maybe. Let's see. Somebody could be curious about this now. What's the next move when it comes down to this Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, now that the delay is over with, now that I can't sabotage this no more. Like, wow, okay, let's keep going. This is crazy though. They in despondence about this grief of this miracle. Let's keep that in mind. This is judgment here that they failed. This person could not be trusted, okay? But they trust that you feel what you did, okay? Somebody need to trust what they did, okay? Now, what you did, whoever you are, you knew what you were doing. Too late to go back, come back from it. All right, now inside somebody's happy, okay? I just want you to know that they're not telling you, but they inside somebody is ecstatic. I don't know who that is. Yeah. All right, now, it could be a Virgo, could definitely be also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Scorpio energy, though, but could be either with that. Now, there's a lot of, there's an earth angel here, this earth angel, this person got to release or let this earth, stop sabotaging this earth angel. I'm over it, yo. So basically, this person, look, this Queen of Swords. Earth Angel is the Queen of Swords energy here, but at the same time is creating something, manifesting something, because he's manifesting something. Okay, thank you, Sarah. So basically, look, this person is feeling all jacked up because they can't. They have to let you be, and they failed at what they were trying to do to you. And you're in control of a situation with this Queen of Swords energy as well. But there's some help here that also that could be here for you. Strong help for you. Maybe this is why this person feels the need to where they have to release something unless it was failed, nothing worked out in their favor. Taurus energy stepping forward. Pisces, you're here as well as, like I say, Sagittarius, Libra as well as Aries. All systems failed. Seeing the bling, 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 bling. Somebody's safe. You don't have to walk away, okay? I don't know. Maybe there's something, a line that you need to know or you need to be aware of. Don't walk away, boy. My love won't hurt you. Or ain't nobody gonna hurt you. In other words, it ain't gotta be like my love, my where I put my energy, my feeling, my emotions. There ain't nothing around me that's gonna hurt you. So you ain't gotta worry about that. Somebody could be cold. For real, I don't know. It could be cold. They may not. This could be cold, but this person could be, I don't know, something about their religion. I don't know. But they're happy. They're happy. This could be also kind of exposed, even though they may want to keep it to themselves or not nobody to know. Giving really goes back to that for some reason, that poker face energy. Somebody is happy. Now, this is a different, I don't know if this is the same person that's in the future with this, or if this is, I don't think so. Somebody could have did their research and found out and stayed quiet. Like I said, this person could be happy, though, in the now energy. Now, there's also somebody here that did this gossip stuff and they knew what they were doing. And it was, they did some research, though, and found out that, some maybe not be true. I don't know. Somebody happy, though, on the inside. Only on the inside they happy. This could be somebody who's very, like, Taurus energy, like, straight face. You don't see their happiness. They ain't finna show you. You're gonna make them sad. You're gonna try to take the smile off. This person could definitely be feeling like they're happy that don't walk away. This plan that they had did not work, okay? There's a lot of chaos here around this Empress. A lot. All right? Empress is why she climbing a ladder to success. Somebody's trying to stop this Empress from working and also lock her up. Why? Like, fuck? Like, what you do? Because it's like, because you cut them off and, you know, they full of shit. Because they'll cheat you out of some shit. You cut them off. Oh, Lord. So they want the law on your ass, but this is unfair. What? Y'all trying to lock the Empress up? What she do? She too old to be going to jail, man. Y'all trying to put the Empress in jail for what? Like, Zeke, move. You trying to put the Empress in jail, Zeke? Ooh. Let me see what the most likely outcome is going to look like, because somebody is safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, Zeke, get down. Once again, you're safe. Empress, you could be a male or a female. Doesn't, you know, right now I ain't really thinking about the gender. You're safe. You need to know that. No jail for you. No lockup for you. No commissary for you. And I don't know. Maybe this is a marriage. You're safe. I don't know. They're trying to lock you up. Anyway, I don't know. Damn. Hold on. I kind of... Oh, no. Hold on. All this stuff coming up against this Empress because they don't want her working on, like, cut off. Okay. So, okay. You don't see this connection is magical, for one. And it's over with for this betrayal. All this shit is a wrap. But slowly but surely, karma is like fading for someone else. Almost like someone else is clearing their karma. So I feel like somebody could be here clearing their karma, or getting their karma cleared in the midst of a situation. So, you know, you could be doing something, a good deed in the situation here. You know, there's helping out the systematic moves of the universe. And with that, you could be getting some karma cleared. Whoever you are, that may be assisting something along the way, okay? Show me the most likely outcome. Do got somebody scared, you know. But what's the most likely outcome? All right. Abundance for you. Services rendered. That's clear, okay? I don't know. It's something else here that's not seen. Let's see. Forgiveness. All right. You may not... Somebody may want your forgiveness. You know, in this here. It's in the upright. Just... Pride is on my side. Yes, it is. Somebody don't be so prideful. Show gratitude and be thankful. Real talk. Real shit. Don't be so prideful. Show gratitude and be thankful. Whoever you are. Don't regret that. You don't wanna regret that. You don't wanna be locked away in your head forever wishing that you did something different. Okay? So I'm just trying to help you make a better decision about these services, all right? Whatever this is, we're going to have to put an ending to certain things, you know, and it's time for new beginnings. And it's time to let that imagination, that childlike spark that I was talking about grow. Now, somebody else, that bullshit, them illusions that you was throwing up, that you're afraid because what you did, now you doubted somebody, and you blamed somebody, and then you envied somebody. Successfully you did this. Now, you know, denying what you knew and was making fun of shit when you shouldn't have been doing it. You put these challenges up against you, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. And it's time for you to either surrender to it, or this is now you want to surrender to it. And I don't know, lonely. Ain't nobody fucking with you, huh? That messing with this person's self-esteem, this failure. I mean, you need to accept that. People don't accept it you. Then that's why it's messing with somebody else, self-esteem. The growth of this all here. Be happy, accept it, and be strong about this. Stay strong, and you're going to be healthy and stay honest, okay? The changes are here for you, okay? Good energy, though. But not good for everybody. But hey, that's the balance, right? All about the balance. Let's get it. Show me the most likely outcome, please. All right, so this person is passionate here. It could be this Virgo, or you may need to, I don't know. This person is passionate about your destiny. That's, what's to come here. Somebody is. They're using their instinct, and they realized, the truth of who was a victim, and in their room to bring recovery to the situation and let something grow from their expansion. Is here something that's meant to spread around here, okay, in a good way is given. It's like perception of it all. It's not what it is what it was perceived as. Somebody is recognizing the truth behind what somebody else was trying to project, okay? Hey, Enchanted. And then, what we got here? Glad to see you, Enchanted. Lovely sis. You my lovely sis. Lovely Mrs. Lovely. She can get anybody that she wants. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So what we got here is this connection. We got this restoration here. This could be a marriage. This King of Pentacles is here. Looking real, real serious. Okay. About this happiness, about this abundance, about this goal being set here, about the celebration. The world, that's it. That's all we got. That's it. You are the Empress. You are you coming in with this Nine of Cups energy, like you got birds and shit, bringing you in and stuff. And you got this, oh, no, okay, yeah, it's a lot that came out. This showed up. Yeah, it's a marriage. Definitely got the Hierophant here. So I didn't even see that. And it's like, remain disciplined. Once again, something is like discipline. Something is like, somebody's like very disciplined. If this is not a marriage, we're going to see, because I got this. You're the star here. You're the star definitely here. And it's you coming, like there's another chance here that's being given to this star. This could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This is just the chosen one. David Bowie. I don't know why. Okay. I just saw David Bowie name again. And I remember what I said. Something about that other reading once again could be significant because I spoke out David Bowie. And I think I did it in the beginning of the reading. Somewhere in the middle of the beginning area of the reading. Maybe the first 30, 40 minutes or something like that. And I was like, wow, what's up with David Bowie? Why am I seeing David Bowie? Because all of a sudden I saw David Bowie. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden these cards got David Bowie on it the next day. These are his cards, or that he was created for him, or whatever the case. But they're David Bowie on the damn cards. I don't know. So, that's being said again to come out. So something about David Bowie. So I don't know. I really don't know who David Bowie really is. I know it's an artist, but this is art. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's an artist as far as music and art, or if it's like, I don't know. But I do know it's a persona that he carries that's very significant in his signature. I'm aware of that, but I don't know too much about David Bowie, in other words. So maybe it's something about him that's real significant, or his energy that's real significant. I don't even know if this man is alive or passed away, or what. I honestly don't have a clue about David Bowie like that. So yeah, but he's popping up. Yeah, is he alive? Let me check, because while I'm sitting there, it's probably the spirit of this man. Is he alive? Let me check. Hold on, gotta check. This man died in 2016. He died in 2000. So is this his spirit trying to tap on me or something? Because he came out yesterday, and I'm using the cards today. He popped up on my cards like, bruh. He passed away in 2016. All right. Okay, David Bowie. That's what's up. Let's get the message. So, okay. We have a new, it's celebrities. It's celebrities that be hanging around me that's passed away. I got to call it. I know them. But I don't know. Maybe it's tonight. I'm gonna learn about David Bowie, because, apparently his energy is tapping on me for something. So I'm gonna figure that out, y'all. And I guess I'm gonna get back around to that y'all later. Find out, because I done already broke down the other, because Michael Jackson comes frequently, and Tupac is frequently, and Prince is a little bit every rarest. Very rare, but he's been. Whitney Houston and pop through. Left Eye and pop through on me before. I done caught other energies. And it's more to come. But I'm just naming a few. But I've sit with these energies. I definitely have. And I don't know why they come to me. I've even had, what's the old dude name from California? I don't even remember his name, because I didn't, like, when he popped through, I just so happened to have known somebody, and I spoke about it, and they knew who he was, the Nipsey Hussle. And I was speaking to some things, and I was afraid to even put the information up, because I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him. Some real shit. So it's like, yeah, for the most part, David Bowie. Okay, there's something I need to know about David Bowie and learn. Okay, so David, you do have my attention. Somebody's name could be David as well that may need your attention. Okay, that could be even significant, because David Bowie definitely has my attention at this point. All right, so now, 9 of Wands. Something is definitely almost reached its peak of being over with. It's been a burden. It's heavy. You're carrying it now, but you're holding it down. You're bearing the cross. All right. There's another chance to bear this cross, while you're bearing the cross, and it does look like you do have some watchers here to see if they could, slap you on the back. What? Why? Why? What's up with this? Okay, I need to understand what's going on here, because in the end, in the future, like, you still got energies of people that's still trying to put heavy weight on you for nothing, because you are who you are. Blasphemous energy, like, that's like almost like it's you that's being blasphemous, though. Being made to bear a cross because of where you stand with yourself, your higher self, your truth, standing in your truth. Apparently moving in your North Node energy, because Christ was bearing the cross. He was moving in his North Node. He went up against. He said what he said. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he gave the blasphemy. And so that's what I'm picking up. And it's like, this is betrayal, though. There's like people want to still bring the 7 of Swords and box you in. And I'm just like, they watching to see when they can do it. When is the next good chance to box you in? My God. Tell me more about what the most likely outcome to this. So I'll never give up. I'ma box this bitch in. Oh my God. Options deleted. Choices removed. Decision unmade. There's a miracle here. It's a miracle here. And at the end of the day, it is a miracle here. But for some reason, when I'm seeing this magician card today, I'm seeing it as like a miracle. Like there's a fairy godmother or somebody here that's really finna make something come to, like happen, like magically. This is like a magical experience here that's happening here with this drama, this mess. But there's a miracle here, and there's a decision here that's not gonna be made. All right, but somebody did choose a route. But it's like, I don't know. They're not making a certain. I don't know. It's something like. I remember I said earlier there was here it is right here, indecision to some type of death. But this is like somebody not trying to stop lying on somebody. Yo, hold on. Let me look at that again. Because it's like the services of what somebody is not trying to stop doing is allow a death to a lie, a illusion. They want to keep it going. Out of all of the stuff that you know and have figured out, you still want to ride that shit till the wheels fall off. It's amazing to me. It is. It's a crazy job, but I guess somebody got to do it. I mean, maybe that's just how they feel because they don't know how to walk away from this. Like, and it's a miracle taking place and they still standing there. This is like, you're about to get struck. You are not supposed to be here. And when it's coming down like, on you, it's like, boom, kaboom in the sky for this person. Like, bro, this is like Benjamin Franklin getting struck by lightning because you really out here with that bullshit. I don't know. This could have something to do with money with me talking about Benjamin Franklin on that note. Because I just saw a dollar, him on money with that. Not a dollar, but just him with money. And then, but like for real, this is like because it's still a miracle. He made electricity. You know what I'm saying? He still did it. He still did it. Is it storming? Oh, well, really? Oh, be careful. But he still made a miracle. But he got struck. I don't know. It's just weird energy. Let me get to 5, y'all, so I can go. Like, for real. Because, I don't know. Sounds like an interesting reading. I'm going to go back and listen so I can make sure I put what needs to be done in the description box. Y'all make sure, like I say, go always back in the end. Give me some time, like the next day. Come check the reading out again just for kicks. But check the description box out. Because there do be some stuff I'm tossing in there now. Because like I said, I am doing my best to review my readings. And when I get back in my programs, Enchanted, I will be getting back into my programs in May. The beginning of May, I'm going back into my programs. I think my work schedule I think I'm understanding things well so I can be able to, maneuver well. So, and I'm not going to do too much and I'm not going to do too less. I'm going to do it just right, y'all. Watch how God work me. Watch how God work me. Let's go ahead and get these 5 out. And I'm going to get y'all up out of here. And I appreciate y'all for chilling with me while I got these messages out. Thank you. Oh, nothing fit. Oh, but it did turn. Okay. So we got Biggie, give me one more chance. Somebody is, this one more chance is here. It definitely is. That's the second time that it's showing up. Rewarded feelings is here. Very nice energy. Okay. Motivation. Baby, I'll be a motivation. Oh, no. Somebody wanted to make amends with you. They was reading you, but they may have overlooked some things. They may have saw you for you, but they didn't see you. Wait, hold on. Wait. Don't you dare slow it down. See, always in my things. Let me be great. Let me be great, baby. He's like, well, I got my eye on you. Okay. Something is not grounded. Maybe it's not me, y'all. Let's see. Somebody could be doing, okay. Somebody's being real sneaky right now, okay? But they're doing it for good reason, okay? Everything ain't so grounded right with it, though. They may not be so solid in it. And it could be a lot of emotions going on here. A lot of them, a lot of them. The person could be very emotional right now. That's why they may be moving kind of different. But it's for good reason. Everything is good, okay? So this person may feel a little stuck, but it's kind of like got hit with a tidal wave of sense getting knocked into you, and you're unstable with that shit, but you coming together with it. But it's like it's come together, it's still emotional turmoil though. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like the wind blowing. It's like me walking down the street and the wind blow hard, and I feel like I'm struggling to walk. I'm just playing, y'all. But sometimes I done been small enough and I done felt it, so I can relate. You know, it's like that feeling of something gusting up against you, but it's emotional, like, but you still push through it because you know that you gotta get home. You know, it's like, what you gonna do? Stand there and just freeze? Are you gonna push through it and get your ass home? So this is how it is with this person's emotions right now. And it may be some things that they found out, especially with this one more chance. And, you know, it's like hermit energy, things been hidden and stuff, gossip and stuff like that. Something has come to the light, and it was a miracle. You know, judgment. To me, this is God. God did it. This is God did it to me. You know, just got to call it a miracle and judgment. This is God did it, you know. I don't know who did, but you know, God did. DJ Khaled energy. You're the best. There could be a Taurus here stepping forward. This person could be just feeling a little, I don't know. Don't have to be a Taurus. Yeah. This person could definitely be, you know, just the way things was going over and over again, repeatedly. Every time we started the cycle, or every time this person could be thinking about this. Let me look at the explosion. Oh boy. It just ain't no more doing this shit over and over again. This is like this person went out the loop. Ain't no more. It's no more. It's guarded. Yes. Their guard done went up. Their guard done went up, and they moving on and changing direction. Yeah, this person is going another direction for sure. For sure. For sure. Like, for real. They gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like somebody that was riding a bike down the road and realized this hill, bitch, if I go down this hill, I might as well just turn around. I'm not doing that no more. I done went down this hill before. I'm not doing this shit again, okay? Somebody may have took somebody downhill in the past on the situation, and they ain't going down that hill no more. Real talk. It's balanced. See, somebody's trying to balance something out. Real talk. I know that's right. Rejected. Okay. Facts. Okay, they'd rather be balanced, not going downhill. Right. Okay. Interesting energy. Good energy, but this person is giving straight to the point energy. Like, for real, honest, but I ain't finna deal with somebody who may be honest about certain things, but they gonna sit there and cheat me out of shit, because, bitch, you really ain't honest. That you really ain't. Think about it. I'm being honest with you about this, but you really but you cheat me about that. Really? Bitch, you're not honest at all. You're a cheater. That'll look me in my face and do it type shit, and try to use other things to sugarcoat the fact that you're really trying to dupe me out of something. Okay, you're honest. Okay, honest but cheat. Is that rejected? That person is rejected. Somebody also had a way of saying that, you know, a creative mindset of, you know, trying to throw another person under the bus with some type of horny act or horny words or I don't know. This is like somebody being in their mind and getting horny about you, but then they because they done pictured themselves having sex with you in their mind, male or female, then you a hoe because of how they treated you in their mind. Male or female, when I say you a hoe, because of how they treated you in your mind. Like, you know, you got to understand this person I'm picking up, I don't know why I'm picking up on slut energy. I don't talk like that, but it's giving that like somebody don't have no feelings the way that, like, even if it's a girl, I'm just here to F you, and, you know, just you another piece of meat to me. Women had that moment, I guess, within themselves to where they do their shit just like men do. And they don't care. And somebody may have F'd you in their head with that type of mentality to where this is how they see you for real. You understand what I'm saying? To portray you, even possibly to others, that way. This is a horny goat. Not trying to, it could be a Capricorn energy, but this is someone who may have wanted you, and maybe they whether they approached you or not about it. I don't know if they like you or not. I'm really lost on what just happened here. Let's see. Last message though. Oh my God. Okay, so but you're a tough cookie. You were tough to crumble, tough to bite down on. Shit, probably stale as hell to they bullshit. You feel me? Especially to their teeth, trying to, because you could be cookies. I ain't finna eat a stale cookie. You know what I'm saying? A stale cookie, a hard cookie, extra hard cookie, overcooked cookie, and stuff like that. But when you look at it from the perspective of the situation, this person normally, when a person bite down on a cookie and it's tough, it's hard for them to break. It's hard for them to, tear into. That's what you was tough. This person couldn't break you. You was too hard. They couldn't tear into you. They couldn't smash, grind their teeth into you. They couldn't do it. Tough cookie. And still sweet. Huh. Because a cookie sweet, baby. Cookies. That's what's up. I know that's right. Deleted. Who did they want you deleted? Fuck. Oh, wait. Whoa, wait a minute. It's tough to delete you? Wait a minute. It was tough to delete you. Let's just call it. This person definitely has to let go. They have to, they no more holding back with this. Somebody's not holding back anymore to something here. What is they finna do? Wait a minute. Fire starter. Oh, shit. What do they do? Okay, sneaky confident, but they don't have much confidence in the lies or the lie of whatever that they're trying to do. This could be a Queen of Wands energy. In reverse, is that now they're moving on, changing direction. What are they finna do? Wait. Okay, so yeah, because nothing is not working for them. Everywhere they turn, wait a minute. So now they finna go do sex magic. They finna go do some sex magic. They'll be right back. What? What is this? Hold on. Wait. What? Okay, yeah. I got your back. I got your back. I got you. I'm gonna do some sex magic. I'll be right back. Hell no, I'm over it. But somebody ain't going. Hold on, wait. Okay. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're trying to fix something. They're trying to go do it to the person that's actually trying to fix something, so they're not gonna do it. The person trying to fix something else over here, and you trying to come have sex magic to ruin some shit. Bitch, I'm trying to fix it over here. You trying to ruin it. No, no. It's not happening. It's not happening. Somebody is lost and confused on why somebody's leaving them behind. Like why they saying no though. Like why? What you mean? I'm trying to fix something, bitch. That's why. Like why? What you mean? Like no. Okay, it's a no. Like the collaboration. This person is like wanting to collaborate here. Like let's just watch a movie together. Then this person trying to have sex. For real. Somebody is like, well, I don't do nothing, but they gonna still try to ease their way. Let me just, watch a movie and I'm gonna get them horny. Real talk. Real shit. They came straight up. Like, at least they did come forward, like, let's do a sex ritual or sex magic. It's like, no. Bitch, I'm trying to fix this all. Well, okay, how about we just work it out? And they still try to use their attention. They own one. Whoever this is like, they trying to fulfill this shit for real. But no. And it was resistance. It's resistance. It's not getting by. You can't pimp this shit. They tried to pimp this shit up. Over it. They tried to get somebody to grow on to them. They tried to grow on to it, pimping it out. Yo, I'm over it. Delete it is you, whoever you are. By enhancing this person's emotions, exactly how I said it, yo. I may be speaking it in a term to try to paint y'all a little bit of a picture, so y'all can rock with me on what I'm saying. But yo, yeah, this is what they trying to do. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and then it's gonna be a fucking fight. Then it's gonna be a fight. Then they gonna blow the blows. It ain't working. It's just gonna show you right there with their intentions. This take me back to on what show was this? It was I want to say it was Sisters, but I honestly think it was, yeah, it was Zach and Fatima. It was just Zatima. The movie, I mean the show Zatima. Might start watching that because it be throwing out some real good stuff too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But on Zatima, the girl was trying to get to Zatima's friend, well, ex-friend, because she tried to come on to Zach behind Fatima back. Zatima, her ex-friend, got with Zach's one of his best friends. It was like hunching him, but really she was trying to get him to, get cool, and then she started trying to manipulate him to go, like cause confliction between Zach and Fatima because she really wanted Zach. You see what I'm saying? But and it's like one moment she tried to have sex with him and stuff to try to get him to make a call so she can mess up some type of plans or whatnot. So it makes Zach look real bad or something. It's like snitch on him or say something. And the friend actually, his best friend actually caught on to it, but he was finna give in. He was actually finna go on and let her soup him up, and he was gonna make the call and mess everything up, but he put two and two together and was like, why are you so worried about his Zach? Damn, like, you so fixated on him. It's like, I'm right here. And she got mad at him, was like, and he was like, I'm not gonna do it, but we can still do this. He was like, I ain't doing nothing with you. Get out of my house. And he was like, damn, so it's like that, and it really shows her true colors came out like this. And this is exactly how this shit is showing up. It is playing out. Like, this person is gonna try to do this. Somebody may actually try to get somebody jumped as well. So be safe. Big facts here, because somebody's self-made and another person is a wannabe. They want something so bad they're willing to fight about it. Like, for real. This is serious. So for somebody need to know this, even though it come out like this, it is this. And you got somebody here it could be family here, or trying to present themselves as family to this high priestess. This could be this high priestess family here stepping forward that's guarding this high priestess. And this goes back to, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm going to call it like I said, this high priestess is not one. It's a high priestess that already came out energy in reverse. Okay? That energy already came out in reverse. Now, this other high priestess is being guarded by family. This one is not in reverse. And this is automatically taking me back to what I said when I said scattered. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I say it just like I said it. I said scattered cultures, not original bloodline, but celestial bloodline. So there could be some celestial bloodline energy around you protecting you, and you don't even know it, sir or ma'am. They guarding others, so people got to move around, change direction. You got to do something different because it's not gonna work. So that way now it's about now I'm finna throw crushes on you. I'm finna make people come and like you and stuff. So it's doing too much. This shit done checked out too. Not gonna work. Okay, so now that's on the streets. Okay, somebody just out on the streets now, mental jail, and they have no choice. Okay, so that ain't nothing work, and now they need help. They needing help, and they don't have it. So many options that they could have did, and they did it wrong. Now they want to restart something by coming up to you and probably saying, bitch, I'm sorry for disrespecting you, but this person is wanting to silence you. This is their goal. Okay, they're not really sorry. They just want you to be quiet. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and release this reading, y'all. Okay, and I got to do my laundry. Finish putting my laundry up because I can't worry about that tomorrow. I need to rest a little. So look, Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for chilling with me and allowing me to bring you this message. This is a crazy message, but it is a good message. It is a miracle here. At the end of the day, that means that no matter what's happening or what somebody is trying to do, whether they trying to do it, and they tried it in the past, clearly they didn't work. In the future, they feel in some type of way because all systems failed, and clearly in the future they still gonna keep on trying. So it just is what it is. But no matter how hard they try, they will never. Apparently, they won't just prevail. They won't get nowhere. So hopefully this don't lead to somebody being in the ground later. Be careful. Hopefully you ain't putting in a position where somebody trying to jump you and all this stuff. But just be careful, okay? The streets is crazy and people are stupid these days. So be safe. And I love y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll holler at y'all later, all right? Deuces. Oh, shit. Look, my nail broke today. My other one broke today. So guess what I'm going to have to do? For this, I'm going to just go ahead and be getting my nails done because I'm not going to do it. I was trying to stay away from the nail salon and let my shit grow on its own and like it do. But, it's always something. So I'm going to go ahead and nail it up and I'll holler at y'all later. Not today, though, but I'm just saying deuces, though.